díomh.
Is
missing here on the record. On Gaeilge Agribh. Come on. My Irish is not that good. Well, it's pretty terrible actually. But I always want to try and improve it, like. But then every time I try it, I think, wait, what's the point? Nobody speaks it. Like, language is about communication, right? It's not about reading, whatever. It's about communicating. But nobody speaks it. So then what's the point of learning it? There last week, the St. Patrick's Day parade was on. And the festivities was all around the world. You see everybody wearing green. And it made me feel proud to be Irish. And I think everybody has a certain pride when they see this. And then at the weekend, you had Ireland winning the Six Nations again. I think we're a proud nation. We have our sport, we have our culture, but I think we're forgetting something. Like, I know we have the language, but like, how often do we actually use it in everyday life? So that's why I'm here today, is to actually try and motivate us to use Irish in everyday life. Now, I don't mean using books, like sitting down and trying to get through grammar or vocabulary. I mean actually using it for communication, what language is actually meant to be used for. So how do I actually propose to get you to do this? Well, everybody has a level of Irish. Like, some people might be better than others, but getting to use that Irish in everyday situations. So instead of saying hello to somebody, try it out. Say, "Dígrit," or you're at the cash register in a shop. Instead of saying thank you, say, "Go to Mahagud." Or, I don't know, you're at home and you can't find the milk. Instead of saying, "Where's the milk?" Go, "Oh, call it on you." Or you're hungry, talk or sorrow. Whatever. Just throw it out. Like, I'm pretty bad at Irish, but I know some things in Irish, and I never use it, never. And we could actually just use it. Like, maybe you get some stares from other people, confusion or whatever, but you also might get a smile, and somebody might actually reply in our beautiful language. You might make mistakes along the way, but like, language isn't a science, it's an art. So it's about communicating. You don't have to say it perfectly. If somebody understands you, you've got your message across. And also, we live in a digital communication age right now. So there's so many other ways that we can actually use to even improve our Irish even more. So like, I'm not talking, as I say again, I'm not talking about getting books, grammar books, and sitting down in your room, because that's not what language is about. It's about getting together and meeting people and communicating. So like, with the internet, with things like Facebook pages, Facebook groups, meetup.com, all these websites, you can organize events and get people to meet each other and use the language that you know. So you're bringing your Irish, and they're bringing their Irish, and you're teaching each other basically. And then at the end of the night, you can go home happy that you've learned some new phrases, but you've also got to connect with other people, and you got to socialize, so you've had a good time. But also, you can actually make it even better. Depending on the event you're actually going to, you can write up an email of different sentences that could be relevant to that event you're going to. So if you're going to a bar, maybe you could, some sentences people could learn is how to order a drink, or how to ask other people what sort of drink they want. You could have events like in a dinner party, or sentences to do with, say, if you're in a coffee shop or something like that. So I just want to, my point is to leave you with tonight is that language is about communication, and let's see if we can actually try it and get to use what little bit of Irish, or a lot of Irish, we actually know. So, Dor Mil Mahud,